they lost to the worst team in the West, the Utah Jazz, and then they beat with Luka, and he was being lazy on defense, and then the next day or next game, they beat the best team in the West, in Oklahoma City Thunder. The difference was they was playing without Luka versus the Thunder playing with Luka versus the Jazz. And now a lot of people starting to wake up and see Luka is the problem with the Dallas Mavericks. You've seen Jalen Brunson leave, and he glowed up after he left. But the problem with Luka is like the problem with a lot of young players. It's a big issue in the NBA that's going on, or in American basketball that's going on. That's the inability to play without the basketball. You know, a lot of these guys, they don't provide anything when they don't have the basketball in their hands. They don't know how to move to create space. They don't know how to slash. They don't know how to cut. They don't know how to come off the screen and catch and shoot. They don't know how to defend. You know, they when you take the basketball out their hand, they disappear. And Luka Dončić has been so good at every level that he dominates the basketball. You know, he dominates it. And guess what? When you dominate like that, you can get the most out of Kyrie. You can get the most out of, a lot of those dudes. Oh, this white lady, man. Like, Jesus Christ, pick a lane to stay in. Oh, man, I've been battling her. I think I see her every day. Move it, Becky. But yeah. So now, Jason Kidd, who was the guy that was fantastic at making his teammates better, he was a master at facilitating with the basketball. He was a master. He was a real master, at making everybody better. And, he basically said with Luka, like, it's nothing you really can tell him. He know everything. He's that good. But you can't tell him how to play without the basketball. And people in this generation, they point to assists that don't make you a good point guard. Assists don't make you a pure point guard. Luka is a scoring guard. He's a scoring guy. A great point guard is knowing when to get your team involved and when to step in and score effectively. All points ain't created equal. And Luka ain't figured out how to step back and get everybody involved and let the offense run, and then, start your offense when you need it. Kind of pick and choose. He don't know how to run the team. He don't know how to really run plays, run an offense. He don't know when to step in and be a scorer, when to step back and facilitate, or how to get the ball, how to get his guys going, and then get himself going. Then he don't give an effort defensively. As a point guard, you got to be the general on both sides of the ball. And until he learns that they're going to keep the ball in his hand as a primary ball handler, until he learns to play without the basketball and really learn how to be a point guard, which he got one of the best ever to do it in Jason Kidd, he ain't going to win a championship in that same fact. He's going to end up like Harden. You can't sit out here and score a gang of points and then you want to facilitate when you want to facilitate when your team cold because you done took all these shots and they ain't got no rhythm. So for him, he has to really, complete the maturation process as a point guard. And what hurt him is they made it to the Western Conference Finals already playing the way he do. They made it to the NBA Finals playing the way he do. So in his mind, guess what? If I step it up a little bit more, we gonna win it. In his mind, I can just keep doing what I'm doing and I'm gonna be successful. So yeah, he's the problem. I mean, defensively a liability, offensively he's kind of a liability from stopping the offense reach its full potential. So yeah. But like I said before, that defensive play he did versus Utah was a bad look. Then you don't play the next game and they come back and You lose to the worst team in the West because of your lack of defense, and then y'all, beat the best team in the West, OKC, without you. LeBron had the same issues. He's just so good of a ball. He wasn't as scoring-minded as Luka. He's so good with the ball, it's hard to take his hands off the ball. Everything goes through him. He really was, in my opinion, he really ushered in this new school of basketball where they dominate the basketball like they are. He's responsible for that. In my opinion, LeBron is responsible for that. In my opinion. He is. He's definitely responsible for it. Everybody dominating the ball, that's him. But, I thought Dallas and Minnesota would be the two best, basketball teams. This year, I figured Denver would fall off because they lost a lot of shooting. And they getting older for making the playoff runs. Lakers, they always gonna keep them in it because they got LeBron. OKC, they gonna be there. They young, but outside of that, there ain't too many other good teams out west. Golden State staying afloat for now. They doing really good, but we already know unless Kuminga and Moody and a lot of those young guys play a lot better, they're really not a threat. So, yeah, Dallas got a good, good team. Add Clay for the shooting, but Luka gonna have to take that step as a true point guard a little bit more. And it don't help that Kyrie like to score a lot too, so it don't help. They really killed the true point guard. You got Halliburton, LaMelo Ball. That's, at the new school, that's pretty much it. The Rajon Rondos, the Stockton, the kids, the Nashes. Them motherfuckers gone. They gone. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. There's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313.